You would have thought that I wrapped my head like this as a design to go somewhere, but believe it or not, I didn't even realize my hair was left out in the front of my wrap when I wrapped it because I was trying to do some stretches, flexibility, open up these hips. But don't it look cute though? Ooh. Anywho, you know what time it is. It's your girl, Marvelous Marvalyn. And if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button, the bell, so that you can know when I go live or when I post any videos. I'm all about posting videos these days of the great outdoors because these creepy crawlers are getting out of control, okay? But we're not going to talk about them just yet. I decided that I am going to open up this new toothbrush that I ordered. So we're going to see how that goes. But I was supposed to do a review on it, and I did not get the opportunity to sit down and actually do a video for a review. So I thought, you know what? Two birds, one stone. Y'all know how I like to do when I be doing what I does. And I am going to just open the box on my live, and then I can edit accordingly later the review. Awesome, awesome. So bear with me, you guys, just setting up my device so that you guys can see me open up my cute little box. Now, I guess I can wait for a couple of people to come in here and just show off my nails in the meantime, chit chat, because I like when my chat gets a little live. You guys keep me entertained and amped up. But I kind of low key just want to. I was supposed to open this for days, so I kind of low key just want to kind of get it out the way and start my usage on it, and then get into whatever conversations y'all want to talk about later. Savian Sanchez, hi. How are you, Savian? I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's beautifully spelled. Savian Sanchez. Thank you so much for joining in. No, you salty. What's up, boo? Hello, hello. Thank you so much for the compliment. As always, thank you guys for joining my channel. Um, yes, I am having quite the day. It was actually a beautiful day, if I do say so myself. Don't mind me, my shirt is, or my dress is backwards and inside out, but does it really matter? Does it? No, I don't think so. Aiden, hi, how are you? Thank you so much for joining in. And if you guys aren't already, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. And because your girl's on her way to 500. Yep, you guessed that. 500, 500. Like the miles they used to walk back in the days for their loved ones. Y'all ain't walking 500 miles like y'all used to. Thank you so much for the love. Whoever is out there liking this live, liking this stream, I really appreciate love all of that. Bella, Bella. Bella, when I say Bella, I think of how I just watched all of the Twilights in the last 2 days. Yes, I watched Twilight, the New Moon, the Eclipse, the Breaking Dawn 1 and 2. It was awesome. So, hello, Bella Bella. Thank you so much for joining. Aiden, thank you for the sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you, because I'm on my way to 500. So, right now, with you added, that means I should be at 351. Yeah, your girl is all the way up to the top. I love it. No, you salty. Thank you so much. Yeah, they felt a little dry. Might be a little dehydrated. But yeah, they used to be a little plumper. I feel like as I'm getting older, they're getting kind of thin. But I don't know. I could be wrong. It could just be my eyes. I'm very always in the mirror. Savian. I am opening my new toothbrush. This is supposed to be from, see how sidetracked I am that quick. La Lathan Asa. I don't know if that's what it's called. Are they full? No, you salty. Thank you. Kisses for you. Thank you so much. So yes, I ordered this toothbrush a couple of days ago, and I was supposed to do a review for it, and I did not get the opportunity to do the review. So I thought I'm gonna knock out two birds, one stone. You know how your girl do. I do it like I do it for TV. You feel me? And I figured I would do the live, and then share what I need to share after I share my live. You know how that go? Yeah. So the cute little box that it came in, of course. The cutest little thing. First of all, let me just tell you how um, no matter what you've been told all your life, your dental is a serious, serious, serious thing, right? I think people take for joke that your mouth is definitely connected to your hygiene and your health. And just because the government has chose to separate medical, dental, and vision so that they can put more money in their pockets doesn't mean you should be fooled. So your girl is trying to have some pretty pearly whites, considering how I do eat, drink things that I should not, and it does have an effect on your teeth. And I also have several piercings in my mouth that I don't wear on a regular because I broke and cracked two of my teeth, which kind of sucks because I've had these piercings for such a long time, and to know that I chipped two of my teeth on my right side is so annoying. At first I kept thinking, what is that? Why does it feel like that? And then I realized, oh, I bit my tongue ring so hard because of the uh, the type of piercing or the type of jewelry that I had in my mouth, and so I chipped my tooth. So with that being said, long story short, now that I put y'all in all my business, I am opening this cute little box. It is called Lathan. I did get the rose because I thought that if I really, really liked the toothbrush, I'm going to get one for my son, and they only had two colors. So I did get the rose, and just to let you guys know, it's a wave electric toothbrush. And basically, it's a 360 rotation, which is supposed to be the first. Woo! So let's see how that goes. Cute little box. Arrow shows you where to open. Everything is just like so easy, which so far so good. I love that. I'm such a weirdo sometimes. Okay, so much for easy, right? Maybe I'm just trying to like show off my nails a little bit. Let's see, let's see, let's see. It's coming, you all. It's coming, it's coming. Not one day at a time, sweet Jesus. I almost started singing that song out of nowhere. That's interesting. I wonder what's going on with that. So, I low-key look and feel handicapped, but I don't know why. Do y'all notice that? You see, it's only one end coming. Oh! So, I just want to start off by saying reading is fundamental. I showed y'all how there was an arrow opening for the bottom. But do you think I looked at the top? Focus, y'all. I need to focus. It's not my fault. Okay, so we're going to rip off. Both ends have that tab that you need to remove before you can open the box. That would work, right? Okay, so here we go. Now, aha! And there you guys have it. There's the toothbrush. I'm not going to lie. It got a little weight to it. That thing felt a little. And one, and two, and three, and four, and five. It got a little weight to it. So this is the rose. It's a rose pinkish color. I don't know if you see it. And basically it looks like the bottom is where the battery is, where you're going to charge it. Definitely feel like I'm holding something for sure. Definitely heavier than any other toothbrush that I've owned. Okay, and then under the box, just lift that right up, comes the charger. Kind of looks like it's a Apple product, does it not? But it does look like it's a USB cord. And the USB cord, which I guess this would be the right moment to try to do one of these little da, 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 da. Okay, so here is the base of the toothbrush itself. Does feel a little heavy, like it has a little bit of weight to it. And here is how I'm going to plug it. But to my understanding, it actually is supposed to last for a longer time than most of your electric toothbrushes. So looks like a USB, small USB here that came in that little piece that I'm tearing off of the charger, which has, oh, so I thought it was USB. It's magnetic. Look at that. So it's magnetic. And then this looks like it's a C port, if you guys are familiar with what a C port is. So I guess, I don't know, but reading is fundamental. What's up, love? So I guess I'm going to have to read the instructions to figure out how that works. But with that being said, so this came above the other little part of the box. That's where the charger was. And I removed that. And look at that! 3 heads! Oh, 1, 2, 3. Ha! So, let's give you a little backstory about what these brushes do, because to my understanding, they're different brushes. This gives you instructions on how to attach the brush. And, okay, so basically, it has pictures on there that shows you what each head looks like. I don't know why when I'm saying it, it kind of sounds sexy. But I guess, you know, if you have multiple reasons to have many, you have the brush that, let's see if I can remove this. Okay, yeah. Very easy removal. Love it. Love it. Love it. I'm loving it. So, with that being said, while I'm just reading this out for you guys, super clean. That's one brush. This. Then they have the gum care, which is this. And then they have the ultra whitening, which is the one that has the purple in it. So, of course, the description does come with the picture and the colors and the description of what each head is and does. And just so that I can show you guys what the toothbrush is supposed to look like, I would remove that easy pull off. And then let's go for the super clean brush. And basically you just, well, let me look at it before I put it in wrong and then Brooke missed it before I could even use it. Okay, so please take note when attaching the brush head, please ensure that the circle on the handle's motor shaft aligns with the markings on the brush head. Then slowly push the brush head down into the motor. Okay, so there is the circle that they're referring to, because as you can see, there isn't really one on that side. But, you know, of course, that's the same circle. But this is what they're referring to. And then that would go on the side that the power button is on, which as you can see, that's the power button. So then I would slowly, which they show me the circle. Let's see. I kind of feel a resistance, but I don't want to break it. So I'm going to take it out. Looks like I turned it. Y'all are learning with me. Don't judge. We look, listen, and don't judge. I got them said, huh? Yeah. So let me turn this because this should be flat. Flat. So as you can see, flat is where the front is. And then I just push this down. Push this down on it slowly, it says. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. That thing don't look like it's pushing, and that thing don't look like it's going. But I'm going to keep doing it in the camera just in case I get it. The good thing about it is if I break it, I got 2 more heads to work with. Now, isn't that awesome? Yes. Okay, so obviously I was doing it the wrong way. So the hole that has the little tab in it, that is what goes on the power button side. So I guess my power button is like this because see where my head is? So with that setup being done, right? I am now going to remove all these easy instructions. I love it. It's like for the slow. I'm going to presume it's a little bit charged because they just sent it, but this is the power button. It has an airplane mode. Do you see that? So that's the power button, and then it has an airplane mode. And this is, I guess, going to let you know when the battery is charged or when you need a battery. But I guess the dope part about the airplane mode is that when your other electrical brushes turn themselves on for whatever reason while you travel, this has the ability to turn off so that you can save the battery. So I guess that's supposed to be dope. Jody! Jody! What's up, boo? How you doing? Thank you so much for joining my live. I am just here showing off this new toothbrush that I ordered. How are you doing today? You all right? I know I did get your comment on the 341, but for some reason it's not allowing me to see it. Like I can see the notification, but it's not allowing me to see the comment in there. So I wasn't able to comment, like it, or anything. But I definitely did sneak that in for you just in case you had the ability to watch. And you did! So thank you for, the love, the support, the views, as always. And thank you for coming in. I love hearing that you're good. I'm great, baby. It's Thursday. I get excited at the end of the week. Your girl be tired. I was so tired last night. I do what I can for my fans, I'm not going to switch on you. I try to be on my best behavior, though. I can't let you turn me out too much, I'm trying to be a good Eve in the garden for Adam. Oh, yeah? Okay. Well, you make sure we supposed to have a date when I get out there. Don't forget. Jody! So, look, you guys, really quick. I know I got caught up on Jody. I don't get to see him often. I don't go live as much as I should, but I will. Anyone who is watching this, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. Hit that bell because your girl doesn't have a straight schedule yet, but whenever I go live, like these surprises, you want to be notified, right? I'm dropping bars like it's a Friday, but it's not. Mr. Pickle! Oh my God! So what do I... Oh, the pleasure. Thank you so much, Mr. Pickle, and thank you for the sub because I'm on my way to 500. And I'm pretty much halfway there, but it's all the way up from here. Thank you so much for joining my live, and thank you for saying something in the chat. It feels so good. You guys turn me up. Thank you. I hope you have a great night as well, Mr. Pickle. So much love. Thank you. Oh, yes, Jody. Yes. back to my, yes, because I am actually doing a review for this new toothbrush that I got. And it's so cool. I'm going to turn it on now so that you guys can see. Because I pretty much got through everything. You can charge it. They say it lasts longer. You have your C port that's going to attach to the bottom of your toothbrush. And I love you, Jody. Savian Sanchez. Hi, 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 hi. All right, you guys. So now it's time for the big test. What they have, this purple head, which this blue head is supposed to be super clean, this blue. And then they have the gum care, which is this middle one. And then they have the ultra whitening, which is this purple. So I'm gonna have to read into that and to see if those really actually do whatever it's actually on there saying that it does. But the main reason why I got this, my day was great, Savian. Thank you so much for asking. My day was amazing. Thirsty Thursday, and I didn't even drink that much. I'm actually a little dehydrated. It's probably on my lip strap, but we're not gonna talk about that, right? We gonna listen and hear and not judge. That's how it works. I'm still learning that. Um, no, you salty. You want to see how it works? You want to see how it works? You want to see how it works? I do too. Okay. Yes, Savian, of course. Thank you so much. That's right. Subscribe, baby. Subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a stranger. Because your girl is on her way up. I'm all the way up. I'm not all the way up there with Remy yet, but I'm on my way. All right, you guys. So I'm going to stop playing with you really quickly so that I can show you how it works and show you why. It seems like I love the new gadgets and devices and stuff like that, but I don't. Thank you for the subscription, baby. I appreciate it. I'm not into new gadgets and stuff like that, but I am definitely all about learning, spreading the knowledge, because at the end of the day, these people want you to be dumb. Dumb as a bad, dumb as hell, dumb, just no sense at all. So my goal is to, as I grow, spread the knowledge, spread what I'm learning, try not to put out as much false news as the world has already got out here. And the first thing I want to start off is hygiene. Y'all just be out here living your best life, but you got to remember that your health, your mental, all your dental, your vision, all of that comes together. So with that being said, my new toothbrush, ha ha ha. Let's see how it works. Pressing the power button, which, woo, y'all see that green light? That green light was lit. It was lit. Yes, I subscribed. I love it. Thank you, baby. Like the live, share the live, tell a friend, tell a stranger. So when I pressed this, I did see that green light. Now, I should probably read the instructions for more, because there are 3. Let me read the thing, because I don't know why I thought. Oh, see, this is why reading is fundamental. So guess what? There's going to be a part 2, y'all. Yep, I said it. Savian, hi. Savian Sanchez. Hello, 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 hunty. Good evening. Hello, and thank you for joining Marvelous Marvalyn's Live. I'm Marvalyn. That's right, you guessed it. And I'm trying to be marvelous on a daily basis, every day. I'm going to have to do a part 2, y'all. So I gave you all the little, let you know how heavy it was or how light it was, let you know how to charge, how it comes charged, let you know that there's 3 heads, gave you a little backstory about it, showed you the cute little box that it came in. But guess what, y'all? When I say I don't like gadgets, devices, evolving, all this other stuff, this is what I mean. Everything needs a stinking app. Why do I need an app to brush my teeth? Explain that to me. Can somebody tell me why I need an app for brushing my teeth? So, yeah, with that being said, Layfin Wave Electric Toothbrush. Basically, what I need to do is select the right brush head, which I thought I did. because they give you three. They give you the gum care, the super clean, and the ultra white, which I started off with the super clean. That's what this is with the blue. It says attach the brush, press the power button for 2 seconds to disable flight mode. So 1, 2. Ooh, disabled flight mode. I know y'all seen that playing right here. I should have did a little snippet of that. It says, please apply light pressure when pressing the button. So for all y'all heavy-handed people like myself, be gentle. There is a whatever gap between the head to reduce vibrations between the two. Ooh. There is a 1 millimeter gap. So remember when I told you about the 3 circles up here? Savian, don't leave. Don't, baby. Just kidding. Have a good night and thank you so much for coming. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Be sure to tell a friend to tell a friend. And before you go, I love you. Don't you forget it, okay? Don't think because I don't know you that I don't love you, because it's still all love, baby. Enjoy your evening. Thank you so much. So, then it tells me press once on pause to switch modes. So press once on pause. I don't see it doing nothing. Damn it. While the toothbrush is on, press the button to pause. If pause for 10 seconds, the toothbrush will automatically go to sleep mode. So it goes to sleep mode. So how do I change the mode? Oh, when I pressed it, you see how that light? Oh, your girl got it. Did you see the toothbrush turn around? Did y'all see that? I'm so excited. Overly excited, I guess. Yeah, I get a little turned up, Savian. I get a little turned up. So, you know, your girl is wild. But yeah, I'm glad you enjoy it. That's what I'm here for. Go on and watch it. Ooh, that's what I like karaoke too, so every now and again I might break into song and dance. Don't judge, y'all. Remember, this is a come here, listen, don't judge. I'm gonna get it right, whatever that saying is. But do you see that light? Okay, I'm gonna press and hold it again, and I felt it vibrate, and I feel it doing something. It said be gentle. I'm pressing it mad hard. Arizona! What's up, boo? Thank you for joining. How are you? Big Mama's in the house, makes noise. Yes, for anybody who doesn't know, Arizona calls me Big Mama. That's the original name. You would have thought she knew me from a long time ago. But yes, that is definitely another name that I go by as well. What's up, Arizona? Thank you for coming in. I hope you're having a terrific Thursday. I'm glad to hear it. I bought a toothbrush and I'm just going live to see how it works. But of course, I need to download an app because what works without an app these days? Nothing. In the meantime, though, I was trying to show everybody that the toothbrush literally goes around in a 360, but I can't get it to work again. So let's see. Let's see. It kind of looks like, so I pressed it and I hear it doing things in my hand, but it ain't moving, y'all. Okay. So press that once. Okay, so while the toothbrush is on press and hold, it pauses for 10 seconds. So does that mean I pause it, press type? Okay. Oh, reading is fundamental. Sabian, you have one of what? One of these toothbrushes? So you see how I'm in mode 2? If I press it twice, it changes the mode. So I'm in 3, but what I'm telling y'all is I don't feel it, hear it, or it ain't doing absolutely schnother in my hand. Okay, if you need, but it does say that I need to install this app, which when you download the app, it's so weird. I clearly didn't read this before I ordered it. Obviously. But customizing your toothbrush by modes, adjusting the vibration, strength, oscillation range, and oscillation speed. I hope I'm saying that word correctly. So it says put a small amount, position the toothbrush on the whatever, tilt the toothbrush about 45-degree angle, and guide the brush so that it rests on each tooth for a few seconds. So anyone who's never, first of all, let me start by saying, before I started using electrical brushes, no one really gave me instructions on how to use one. The one that I'm using now, you don't have to, it's battery operated. So you don't have to plug it in or leave it in, plugged in overnight or whatever. I'm usually used to seeing those ones that you plug in overnight. I know, it feels like it's like nobody should have to go through this much to brush your teeth. But honestly, there are different toothbrushes that do different things for your teeth. So this is why I went from a regular brush to an electrical brush. And the electrical brush, when you brush your teeth, you're literally supposed to have it on your tooth and it stays there for a few seconds before you go to the next tooth, and so on and so forth. And if you'd like, you can do it in circular motions before you move it to your next tooth. And literally, it gives you a timer. Some have 2 minutes, and it tells you at your 2 minute mark, it reminds you that you've been brushing your teeth for 2 minutes, because they say that you need to brush your teeth for a minimum of 2 minutes in order for it to actually be doing something, right? So when I had the electrical brush, I would. But I kept saying, is that how you're supposed to brush your toothbrush? Because when I have my regular brush, I'll be like, so it took a little getting used to say the very least. What? Your student teacher did what, Savian? Say that again? Because I don't like that you crying, baby. We got to turn that frown upside down. We don't want you crying unless it's happy tears, okay? Yeah, give me some more in the chat. Talk to me. Let me know what you got going on. What's happening? But in the meantime, back to how you brush your teeth with your toothbrush, y'all. You go over each tooth individually. Boop, 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 boop. Now, the toothbrush does it by itself. My toothbrush, the head of it actually spins while I'm brushing. So if I want to just leave it here, go to the next tooth, 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 great. I clearly got OCD, ADHD. I got every letter that you can think of that come together as one. I've got it. Why? Because it's just something about sitting here doing this that doesn't feel right to me. So of course I just put a little action into it, because your girl like to stay active. You know what I'm talking about? But I bought this toothbrush because it's supposed to be a 360, and oh, that vibration is crazy. Wow, do you see it? Oh, it's vibrating in my head. Do y'all see it? You see, I've been trying to do that for 10 minutes, 30 minutes, 22 minutes. It doesn't even matter, but there it goes, y'all. There it goes. And when I say it is vibrating in my hand, you would have thought I had a rose in my hand. I don't know. Somebody might be using this on their Cuda Muffin child, because the vibration, though, the vibration, and this is one, the vibration is unreal. Yo. And that's how it would go across your teeth. Now, I will say this is different from the toothbrush that I have now, because the one that I have now, it actually spins in my mouth. But we gonna see. Ooh, the vibration is crazy. The vibration is crazy. I am not trying to be funny when I say this, or nasty. Sorry, let me go back here and read this. Left because he's cheating. Another school because she's going to be a teacher. Oh, okay. Your teacher's leaving. Well, that sucks. Well, sometimes you got to do what's best for you. So, wish them good luck on their endeavors, and, hopefully you can cheer back up again. Would I ever go vegan? I can't say no. But I will say I'm going to turn my toothbrush off because this was amazing and I want to charge it. Um, I don't know how to turn it off. Damn it. How do I turn it off? Press and hold. Press and hold, I think, is how you turn it off. I can't really tell because the green light is still on. Anywho, I wouldn't say no, I would never go vegan, but I will say that at this point in my life right now, vegan is not. It's not a place I would like to be. I have a problem with shrimp, with the la cucarachas of the sea. And until I really change my mindset on particular meats, I'm not going to say no. But I will say that I'm definitely veering towards the vegan. I don't want to put myself in a category of, oh, vegetarian, vegan, pescatarian, stuff like that, because the reality of it is I change daily. So there's a lot of things that I don't eat now that I used to eat back then that I just mentally can't wrap my head around. But at the same time, I'm having a very, very, very difficult time letting go of shrimp. Shrimp specifically. Maybe letting go all the other meats, not going to be an issue for me, but the shrimp, for sure, I'm having a problem with. Actually, thinking about it, I want some shrimp right now. See, why you made me hungry, Arizona? Why you did that, though? Don't do that. Savian, it's going to be okay, sweetheart. You just let them tears out. Get it all out. Scream. Get it out your system. Be free. Find the peace that you need to move on. And wish them, the best on their endeavors. Because at the end of the day, it's a hard world out here. Life is lifing for everyone. I don't care if you think you up right now and life is sweet. It finds a reason to show you something different. So, yeah, just got to be thankful. And don't let it get you down too much, baby. No, you salty. What you was waiting on? Talk to me, because I can't see what you deleted. What you was waiting on? I'll never go vegan. That word never is strong, hunting. You got to be careful. Because I love my chicken liver. I'm not trying to be funny, but are you Jewish? Because I would really like to know where I can get some chicken liver. Now, listen, I don't eat chicken and I don't eat liver. But the funniest thing about it is I like liver. But I'm told that chicken liver I need to eat more of because chicken liver will actually, this thing didn't tell me how I remove the head. Said that chicken liver actually helps when you have low iron. So I would love to know where you get chicken liver from because I would love to cook and make that up with some bell peppers and some onions. Ooh, maybe some okra. But beef heart, venison. Oh, your meat's for real, right? I think I just found out what venison was maybe about 10 years ago. Duck, wings, boiled. I ain't gonna lie. Duck is good. But I've known duck for a long time because so in New York, you get a variety of what you want to eat. You want Italian, go to Little Italy. You want some Chinese, go to Chinatown. You want some real, authentic Asian food, you go to Koreatown. Go get you some Japanese. Go get you some duck that they have hanging in the window, and you see it before you walk in there. But it's amazing, absolutely amazing. I've loved duck for a long time now. New York food hits so different. You guys if you've never been to New York and you want to travel somewhere to have a variety of good food, New York is that place. I'm not saying move there. Don't turn my words, misconstrue my words. I never said that. I just said go there, have a good time, bring that ass home. Oh, yo, no, you salty. The vibration on this bad boy is and you know what? I don't even know if I should say it because y'all, I am not encouraging sexual activities at this moment, right? But this thing, and I don't have a toy at this time either to even be like, oh well, with the roses. I don't know how the rose feels. I've never bought one. I don't have one. I don't have a friend who showed me what it's about. I just see it online, like the rest of you. But this vibration, and it was only in number one, baby. Your girl gonna be reading tonight, y'all. Your girl gonna be reading tonight because it was vibrating in my hand strong. The pulse was strong. Okay, we're not gonna talk about it. And it got a little weight to it. I told you it got a little weight to it. Um, you know what I didn't see though? Oh, I didn't order it with the travel case. I'm like, you know what it didn't come with? Fucking travel case. So where am I finna put it? I can't just have it sitting up in my bathroom sink like this. Who does that? Who does that and where? Savian, you've been to New York? It's a beautiful place, darling. It's a beautiful place. I'm gonna leave it at that. I love in New York. I love New York. New York is always and forever going to be home. I just don't plan on moving back there. That's all I'm gonna say about that. It'll never be the same. It'll never be what it once was, but it will always be home. You can get it at King Cullen. I've never heard of that. No, I love meat. We made her a happy note and she got a bigger surprise for. Oh, that's nice, Savian. At least you guys are doing something nice for her. Hola, Madrid. Hi. It's what? CR7 and Pele. How you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for coming. And why you change your name? And it say holla Madrid, like holla, holla if you hear me. Or am I saying that wrong? But hello. It's kind of dirty. Wait, what's kind of dirty? You going to New York tomorrow? Holla, Madrid? That's what's up. Safe travels to you, boo. New York is a special demon, so you please be careful when you out there. You know, I be worried about y'all when y'all go places. I be worried, for real. Y'all be thinking I don't, but I do. Because some of these places, you never know, shawty. You never know. And believe it or not, no matter what social media shows you, no matter what your government tries to lie to you about, right? Because you've been lied to all your life and you've been Mandela affected all your life. Because some people like to live the damn dream and other people like to lie about the dream they lived. Either which way it goes, we were born into a world of sin. And baby, ooh, this thing got a lot going on. I'm not gonna read it. You just need to be so careful at this point, everywhere where you go. When I say nowhere is safe, nowhere is safe. Nowhere is safe because of the simple fact that you can literally slip on a rock and drop dead. Have you ever thought about that? Like, y'all be out here like really scared and nervous. I wish I knew how to take the head off. I should have read those instructions. You guys be here like nervous. I don't want to break it. Oh, simple. Boop, boop. You guys, y'all be here and y'all be scared talking about, oh my God, they were shooting. I can't believe it. Or half of y'all that live in a state where the people them can't drive, like where I stay in Florida, cannot drive for nothing. And don't say, well, you're in a retirement state. Then sit your retired ass home and stop driving, messing up the roads. But it don't be the retired people messing up the roads. It be a mixture of everybody. Like before they used to be like, oh, women can't drive. Child boo. These men are right there lined up with us because what do y'all be doing when y'all get on the road? But then enough about that. Everywhere you go, you have to be so careful because crime is everywhere. But crime ain't what you got to worry about. Who watched the new Beetlejuice? I didn't even know they had a new Beetlejuice. Well, with that being said, there used to be a show, I think it was called 6,000 Ways to Die or 1,001 Ways to Die or something like that. Anywho. And oh, shoot, my thing is magnetic. It just hooked onto my table. That was weird. I think it was like 99 or 102 ways to die or something like that. And I mean, they showed you so many different ways you could die. It was crazy work. It was crazy. It's Allah. The H is quiet. Oh, Allah. Allah Madrid. Got it. Okay. My bad. I love it when y'all teach me. It's in Spanish. Oh, Allah. I'm going to remember that. You know I'm going to remember that. I like it when y'all teach me something. It's all about education and learning, y'all. Y'all got to spread the knowledge. When you walk around here wondering what is my purpose and what am I here for, it is here to educate those who are not aware. That is your purpose. Allah. Who here knows that vegan teacher from YouTube? I do not. Allah says she's annoying. I need to go to bed. Have a great night. Savian, you have a great night too, sweetheart. She talks about animal rape. What? Allah, I guess, is familiar with it. Good night, Allah Madrid. Thank you so much for coming. It looks like they were familiar. I've not heard of the vegan teacher who talks about animal and rape. So, not to, I really try to stay away from critiquing other people's views and the way they think about things because of the simple fact that we are all mentally in a different place and everyone doesn't have the education or the surroundings or you know the information needed to be able to have an idea. But when I think of animal and rape, first of all, it's the circle of life, right? Humans use the most of their brain in comparison to any other living organism in the world, right? And so we have the ability to shy away from animalistic behavior, so to speak, but we still fall into that animal instinct of ours at times, right? Which is why people like to try to say, oh, well, you don't see dogs doing this, you don't see lions doing that, you don't see bears doing that. But the joke about it is you see them doing a lot. You see them doing a lot of things that y'all are saying that they're not doing, right? They don't have the same consciousness as us. With that being said, considering how everything is a living being, right? Unless you plan on living off of the air that your good father gave to your lungs, that apparently is free right now because your government might find a way to sell that too. And the water from the natural springs of the earth, because your government done found a way to sell you water, right? But unless you plan on living off of the air and water, I'm not really sure how you're having a conversation about killing anything, okay? The fact that your plant doesn't get to vocally, expel noises to show you that they're alive doesn't mean that they're not being harmed too when you kill it. And that might sound ignorant to a person to say, oh, well, flowers ain't this and flowers ain't that. Flowers are just as alive as that damn venison. Flowers are just as alive as that squirrel you put on a stick. So, people want to sit here and make it seem like, oh my God, you're killing this, you're killing that. But wait a minute. Is it a dog eat dog world? I don't know. But I know at the end of the day, it is a circle. And, there are always going to be glitches in said circle or glitches in the matrix or, one-off situations. But the reality of it is that tree is alive just like that goat is alive. That plant is alive just like that cow was alive. So if you want to sit here and try to, because in your mind, make it seem like it's okay to kill your plant so that you can still eat, hey, cool, whatever. But don't sit here and patronize others about the killing of something because, we live to die. That's the reality of it. And I'm not saying that I would eat someone's finger. Exactly. We've been eating for a very, very long time. I mean, even when they tell you stories about the Bible, even the Lord gave you an animal. Now, you want to sit here and talk about what he did to the pig? Fine. But why you don't talk about the 5 fish he fed somebody? Did he not have to kill them fish? Come on, people. Like, let's just be serious. The ending of the day, um, we live to die. The trees out here, they are alive until they die. Your plants are alive. That's why people bring plants and flowers and things home to brighten up their home. They talk to their plants because their plants are off the same vibration and energy that we are all on. So if you don't want to eat an animal, cool, don't eat an animal. But don't sit here and try to force someone else not to eat an animal because you think that your tree is not feeling the same thing that cow felt. People try to say, oh, well, the cow is traumatized, or, you have to kill, if you don't kill a crab a certain way, it's going to, dispense this liquid or this something that is going to kill you because it's a defense mechanism. And I want you to know, when you're out in the jungle, and you see that snake eating that big rat, or that snake eating that armadillo, or that lion eating that deer, or that cheetah eating that water buffalo, okay? You think they are out there saying, oh my God, I don't want to kill the... No, they are eating what they are out here to eat. And that's what we got to do. There are people that eat human beings. That's what I meant to say. I swerved off that so quick because I personally don't think I would eat a finger or eat a human being. But can I say that for sure? I have not been put in a situation or put in a position where all I have is a human. And I want you to know there are people out here that they are eating a human being just like we are eating the cow. They're eating a human being just like we're eating the chicken, right? And of course, there are people who are judging them, right? Because we all judge. We all have an opinion. We all have something to say, right? But the ending of the day is does it taste like chicken? How many times have you heard or seen a movie or heard about people saying, oh my God, I was stuck in the wilderness and it was like you or me, or I was stuck at sea and only one of us could have survived. Like, people eat people. I mean, there was one time where in Florida that they were eating people's face. And somebody tried to blame it on bath salts. And it was like, I don't know what you want to blame it on, or who you want to blame it on, or why you feel like blaming it on somebody makes a difference. But people out here are eating people. Cannibalism. It's a wicked world we live in, but it's a full circle. It's the circle of life, like Phil said. I don't know why I get a little sentimental when I think about him. Like, ah, it is the circle of life. I eat you, you eat me. But I will say that at any time that I stop eating meat, it'll probably be because at some point you should be able to cook and or kill and clean what you consume. And Lord knows I hate cleaning shrimp. And I did tell my people that if I ever stopped eating shrimp, it would be because I've come to the realization that if I cannot kill, clean, and take care of my food, I probably shouldn't eat it. And that's mentally where I've come with. Now, there are some days where I'll be like, man, I don't care. I don't care. We're going to eat that. We're going to clean that, and we're going to eat that. But chicken, there used to be a time when chicken came with the pouch, with the liver, with the insides and everything. I heard they don't even sell chicken like that anymore. They don't sell it with the little pouch of all the insides and a little cute little packet that they would pack it off. Like, y'all was doing the damn most with them damn chickens. I'm surprised a lot more people didn't die from the chickens, because y'all You killed it, and then you put the heart and the little kidney and the little gizzards all cute and packaged up back in the chicken and sold it to us. Y'all now sell us the chicken with the ass all out, whole all just empty. Just big ass hole when you get your chicken. Exactly. Exactly. That everyone's perception is, you can't control someone else's perception on whatever, but I think that sometimes you love chicken what, Arizona? Oh my God, you're gonna be one of those where you can't stop eating chicken, huh? I'm not gonna lie. I used to love chicken butt. I feel like that has to be the fattiest part of the chicken. It gives you so much oil. You cook with it. It is crazy. Damn. Arizona, you trying to make me hungry, girl. I'm about to go in here and find a snack. I'm going to find a snacky snack. Ah! She said, I love chicken ass. That's so funny. I'm not going to lie. I don't follow that saying, try it once. You have to try it once. But I definitely stand beside the person who created that phrase, because I definitely do feel like there are times we judge and we don't know how much we're missing, right? I personally don't eat a lot of things these days, but um, chicken liver. Yeah, like chicken liver. I've never heard of King Cullen, but I'm gonna look that up here, because I definitely heard chicken liver is good for your iron. And I asked you if you were Jewish because I was told here where I'm at in Florida, I can only get chicken liver from 2J's. I don't know if you ever heard of 2J's where you come from, but 2J's down here sells the chicken liver, and I'm not going to be disrespectful to nobody's organization because everybody likes different things, but they chicken liver for me, no. I don't think I would go back there to try it. But I would like to buy it myself. I would like to buy it myself so that I can make it at home myself, because when I was younger, my mother used to make liver all the time, and I liked liver back then. But chicken liver, she's I'm not doing. Yeah, because I'm telling you that the 2J's, it's a Jewish place here. Everything's kosher there. But that's the only restaurant that I know that sells chicken liver. I can't believe it, because when I feel like anybody who says it, y'all know. And you just threw that out there for me, and I was just like, oh shoot, look at you. Okay, Arizona, I rocks with you, Arizona, because you be knowing, girl, you be knowing. But yeah, I don't eat a lot of meats these days. I do not. No, I do not. I do not. But let me tell you something also. For someone who doesn't eat steak as much as others, I'm trying to get more into it, because I'm told you have to eat the steak a little bloody to really get the flavors of it all. But a young lady who her husband goes hunting, she told me what venison was. And I thought, you be going out there with your husband hunting these babies? What? But she told me it's a beautiful piece of meat. Which also makes me think, what? Babies? I just can't. I don't know what it is about babies per se that makes it seem a little bit even more like, oh my God, you get the young deer because the young deer tastes better. I don't know how to feel about that. Oh, dear. Yeah, that chicken liver, I'm telling you, the chicken, your iron must be amazing. I'm turning into an animal. Your iron must be amazing. I genuinely would love to get some chicken liver, honestly. And now that you're on my live with it, I'm definitely going to research and see if I can find some because, baby. If you know, you know. That's all I'm going to say about that. If you know, you know. Period. Oh no, I missed it. Oh, you don't like the beef liver? You like the chicken liver better? Not looks like and smells like. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. I don't cook beef liver, but I will say that I've had it. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. That's what my mother used to cook when we were younger. But I think I prefer the chicken liver for sure, for sure. Chicken, yeah, chicken fry. You and chicken, you must you listen. I'm gonna need you to let that chicken go. Let that chicken go, okay? So funny. I cannot. Chicken for life. 2 times for the chicken lovers. Where y'all at though? Oh my goodness. That is too funny. I don't know what is happening here. I can't wait to download this app so I can see how this toothbrush works. I just keep looking at it like I need an app for this toothbrush. It might have been, maybe this is too much just to see a 360 oscillating toothbrush head. What a mess. What a mess. I'm so funny. I need to get it together. It might be the hormones from that damn chicken. You need some more fiber, girl. Which I don't know how. You need to eat more chicken liver. You need some more fiber in your life, boo. That is too funny. My house is so hot because, whew, excuse me, I don't have, my AC is broken, but when I tell you it's hot, Arizona, now that you made your girl hungry, I'm going to go get something to eat. I'm going to go get something to eat. I'm going to download this app so that I can use my toothbrush for the first time tonight. We'll see how that goes. And then I can make a part 2 about the app that I had to download in order to use a toothbrush. Is it venison or chicken liver? No vegan food. I can't stand vegan food. I eat veggies. I love veggies. Or boiled chicken. I love veggies. I love veggies. I'm really big on bell peppers and onions. I actually made, which I'm gonna do this again, but I made some stuffed bell peppers, and I didn't even know my god baby would love it, and he smashed it. So I'm gonna definitely do that again. Stuffed bell peppers, they are actually amazing, especially when you can get the bell pepper that still have that crisp after sitting in the oven. Girl, you made me hungry. Damn it. Damn it. Now I gotta go eat. I don't make chicken, but I will take you up on that offer. I hate cleaning chicken, which is why I don't make chicken. Like I might, buy chicken breast if I'm throwing a house party or something like that to cook for people, to make chicken nuggets. But yeah, I don't do chicken. But yeah, maybe I will have a little get together, and you want boiled chicken. I don't know if I'm gonna find chicken liver. I'm gonna look for it though. I'm gonna look for it, and then I'll buy a whole chicken. Maybe I'll buy a hen since they're smaller. The little baby one. And then I'll just clean it and oh, you want it boiled, not put in the oven. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to figure that out. But maybe I will definitely say that. I will put that on my to do. cannot with you. Arizona, that's why they're bleeping it. Girl, I cannot. I just cannot. I cannot. If I gave you a chicken head, I would. Yeah, I will make the chicken head. I had a friend who did the chicken head, and he put a beer in it. I don't drink beer either, but it made that chicken so tender. When I tell you what bone fell right off that thing. It was so good. I truly enjoyed it. Um, it was absolutely amazing. Amazing, amazing. But that was back then when I used to eat the chicken in the hand. But now, your girl don't even cock-a-doodle-doo. Your girl leave it all alone. It ain't for me. The hormones ain't good for me. I actually just got this tea called, or this herb called Fun Greek. I've never heard of it, and I heard it's supposed to be really, really good. So I'm going to start drinking that to try to cleanse and clear my poor little body up. Because your girl wants to lose this stomach for her birthday, man. Birthday coming up looking all crazy. I can't have this stomach on my back like this. Stomach on my back. Y'all don't judge me. I can't have the stomach on my back. Oh, I'm so silly. Anywho, Arizona, I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to go find, I shouldn't even be eating this late. Maybe I'll just go drink my beets juice. I got some beet punch in there. Maybe I'll just go drink that and go to my bed. Samuel, how are you? I am. Aw, thank you so much. My beautiful little toes. I think they look even more beautiful with the French tip on them this week. I cut them down super, 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 super short. Did you get to see them? You almost just missed me because I was actually just about to get off of here. I was telling Arizona that I am hungry now. I don't know if I should go get something to eat or if I should just drink my beet punch and go to sleep. I cannot laugh. But thank you so much for joining, and I hope that you are subscribed to my channel. Anyone driving by, watching by, looking, peeping in, please make sure that you hit the subscribe bell. Tell a friend to tell a stranger, because word of mouth is the best advertisement. And thank you everyone who stayed with me all night long. All night. All night. I truly, truly, truly love the support. And I love it when you guys get me turned up like Arizona all night, talking nasty. Arizona, behave yourself. This is a PG-13 live. But also made me hungry in the process. So I'm going to end this live here by saying I did an excellent review. I did an excellent review on my Leifin electric toothbrush, and I'm going to go download the app so that I can see exactly how it's supposed to work. But when I tell you that vibration is strong, it's crazy how strong it is in my hand. Let's see what it does to my teeth. You guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for supporting. Remember that in a world where we can be anything we can be, why not be kind? Because, you know, a kind word, a kind gesture, like we really genuinely don't know what another person is going through, but we all know we're going through it. So you guys have a wonderful evening. Arizona, be good. Be on your best behavior. And thank you again so much for the love. I love each and every last one of you. And I want you to make sure that you love yourself. Because no one's going to love you more than you, except for who? He who. Unless he is a she for you. Y'all know how I end my live every night. I love you guys. Have a good night. Take care. One.